Are you concerned about having enough assets to support your lifestyle through rising cost in retirement? Hi, I'm Matt with Carlin Financial Group. For the best retirement information and to help make sure you don't outlive your money, subscribe to our channel, ring the bell to be notified when we post new videos. Your grandparents or mom and dad may have out of necessity lived on a fixed income. Their two sources of income in retirement were likely Social Security and maybe a pension. Maybe they stopped traveling, used the same car for a longer period of time, didn't eat out. In other words, they tightened their belts and learned to live on that fixed income. But in today's world, pensions are typically few and far between, and a retiree's future income will likely be based on Social Security payments and their own personal retirement savings. In addition, people are living longer and longer, so those assets may need to see you through 20, 30, or 40 years even in retirement. That being the case, it is extremely important how those retirement assets are positioned and managed. Having a retirement plan, a written retirement plan, is more important than ever. So if you're concerned about having enough money to make it through retirement, you're not alone. According to a study done by Allianz Life Insurance Company in 2017, 66% of people responding to their Generations Ahead study said they were concerned about possibly outliving their income. As a financial advisor, I've heard the term fixed income a great deal over the years. The problem with the traditional idea of a fixed income is just that, it's fixed. And unfortunately, the cost of living is not fixed. As we've discussed in other videos, inflation has always been a factor to some degree, and what it costs us to live today will almost certainly cost us more in coming years. So knowing this is a fact of life, how could you make your money last while likely needing to spend more and more of your retirement dollars over time to sustain your lifestyle? Well, thankfully, Social Security, which is an important part of most folks' retirement income, does have a cost of living adjustment. But they aren't guaranteed to happen every year, and we never know beforehand how much that increase will be. Withdrawing money from personal assets like stocks and bonds can be tricky because there's inherent risk in those investments. You could try to use the old strategy of withdrawing 4% of your retirement funds a year, but more and more retirees and financial professionals are realizing that number could be too high to sustain you through a long retirement, particularly given the need to try and offset the effects of inflation. Even though the stock market has historically proven to be the best place for money to grow over the years and should certainly be a part of your strategy for retirement, the ups and downs of the markets can make it a more concerning proposition when you're no longer generating an income from work and need to live off of that money, regardless of how the market performs. So over a long retirement, if your strategy is entirely market-based, you could find yourself having to choose between living with less income or increasing the risk of your investments, thus increasing the risk of running out of money. What other things keep you up at night when thinking about your retirement? Let us know in the comments. Well, outside of leaving all your money and therefore the longevity of your retirement fully at risk, there are other options to consider. One of those options is the use of an indexed annuity with an income rider. Now, we've discussed indexed annuities in some of our other videos, and whether you're a devout believer or not, these products are in fact designed to provide lifetime income benefits. But how could they provide increasing income? Well, not all do, but there are a few which offer income riders that allow for the possibility of an increasing income through the years. The standard industry benefit typically has a value that's separate from the actual amount you have accumulated in the policy from your contributions and any interest earned on them. And that's what your lifetime income withdrawals are based. Over time, that separate value or income base, as it's often referred to, could grow to be quite a bit more than your actual account value due to the fact that it will normally increase for a number of years at a guaranteed rate specified in your contract. So generally speaking, if you exercise an income rider on a more standard contract, your income will be guaranteed for life, but likely a set amount that does not grow over time. But as I mentioned, a few companies do offer income riders with the possibility of increasing income over time as opposed to the set fixed amount offered by more traditional income riders. Basically, once you've activated the income rider or told your annuity company that you're ready to start drawing your lifetime income payments, those benefits will begin much like a traditional policy and be guaranteed to continue for life. But with the prospect of your annual income amount increasing over the years to help combat increasing cost. Unfortunately, we can't get very detailed here today about how exactly that income would increase because the companies that offer this type of income rider are different, as are the terms of the riders. As an example, some could tie the increase each year to inflation somehow, whereas others may have income increases tied to the underlying indexes in your policy, or some other method altogether. The bottom line is, now that you know that they're out there, you would need to explore which companies offer these options and how they're structured, and then choose which best fits your unique situation. If you would like help in determining which of those products may be most appropriate for you, you can learn more about working with us and apply to become a client using the link down below in the description. Thanks for sharing a bit of your time with us today, and don't forget to share this video with someone who might find it helpful and give it a like. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified when we post new videos so you don't miss out on any future tips. And as always, live today, plan for tomorrow.